Hi, my sister and I recently watched someone play through Secret of the Mimic, and so I've been in a big FNaF mood lately. After the YouTube protest began, I thought it would be a fun idea to come up with the wildest FNaF theory I could think of, and try my best to prove it no matter how off the wall it is. But I'm not so sure what I've come up with is so crazy anymore. For those who haven't experienced Secret of the Mimic yet, please be careful because this video will have spoilers. So, hear me out. I think David Murray is Dave Afton. I haven't seen anyone else say this theory yet, so if someone has, I'm sorry I missed it. I know in the past some details had to be fixed or clarified in earlier FNaF lore, but I think some similarities between characters aren't just a coincidence or reusing themes, they're intentional. I believe William Afton kidnapped David Murray. Although William is just known to kill his victims for the most part, we do know him to kidnap on more than one occasion. A major catalyst in the movie was the kidnapping then demise of Mike's brother Garrett. But we also have another slightly more convoluted example in the form of one of the FNaF book stories, Dittophobia. Dittophobia stars a teen named Rory, definitely not one of Afton's kids, trapped living in a perpetual cycle haunted by the nightmare animatronics in the FNaF 4 house. This house was written to directly connect to the underground system from Sister Location, which is essentially proof this takes place in the Afton household. David Murray wouldn't even be the only child Afton would take away from one of his own business partners in one way or another either, as we well know based on what happened to Charlie Emily. But why would William want to take David away from Edwin? Well, why stop at Edwin's blueprints, his animatronic designs, and even his house eventually? It's just one more insult to push Edwin to his limits. Knowing Edwin by working together most likely meant he knew Edwin's family, as he knew Henry's daughter as well. And he would especially have reason to know the premises and grounds of the Costume Manor, where he could find David's playground just outside, a place where David was most frequently left unsupervised or with a glorified metal babysitter. But why not just kill David? Well, if he found a use in keeping Rory alive for his weird experiments, he could definitely do so for another child. Now, let's talk about the similarities besides David and Dave's names, other than the fact that we know the crying child's name due to the security logbook puzzle finally being solved. Both Daves are portrayed as young Caucasian boys with brown hair. Now that we have the parachute.exe ending of Secret of the Mimic, we know they basically had the same bedroom, same toys, same closet, the works. As my sister pointed out, both are comforted by the concept of Freddy and the gang, as David Murray is lulled to sleep with a bedtime story about them, while Dave Afton keeps plushies of the main four characters. The theme of being put back together in one way or another centers around both boys respectively as well. We can surmise the events of FNaF 4 happened during or close to the time of Fredbear's Family Diner, which starred Spring Bonnie and Freddy. Murray's Costume Manor literally shows Edwin was prototyping those exact animatronics, which means both Daves would be around the exact same age too. If this theory had any credence, it could also explain why Dave Afton cries easily and almost constantly. First losing his mother to tragedy, and then being ripped away from what he had left only to be returned to his house with new owners, that would definitely be scary and confusing to any kid. Unfortunately, for this theory, the one detail that discredits it is David's demise in both the book and the game. Otherwise, what do you think? Am I crazy, or is there something more to this coincidence? Please let me know what you think in the comments.